Deep in the heart of a forgotten jungle, where sunlight struggles to pierce the canopy, stands an old wooden house. Locals whisper tales of it, warning travelers to stay away. They say a broken bridge is the only path, and anyone who crosses it is never seen again, trapped by the spirits within. But legends, as you know, are magnets for the curious. One summer, 5 friends, Adeel, Zara, Sam, Harris, and Noor, were looking for an adventure. The spooky stories of the haunted house weren't a warning, they were an invitation. Ignoring the villagers' pleas, they set off, their laughter echoing through the trees. By afternoon, they found it, a narrow hanging bridge, groaning under their feet with every step. But they made it across. There, shrouded in mist, was the house, silent and waiting. Inside, time stood still. Dust-covered furniture, shattered mirrors, and old portraits with eyes that seemed to follow their every move filled the rooms. As dusk settled, the forest came alive with eerie whispers. Wind howled through the boarded-up windows, and footsteps echoed from the floor above. But each time they went to check, the rooms were empty. Then a deafening crack split the air. They rushed outside to see the bridge. Their only way back had collapsed into the raging river below. They were trapped. Panic set in as they realized their phones had no signal. The jungle, once a backdrop for adventure, now felt like a cage closing in. That night, Zara was jolted awake by a whisper, her name spoken right beside her ear. She shot up, but no one was there. In the doorway stood a pale woman in a white dress, pointing towards the dark forest. Believing she might be their guide to safety, they followed her out into the darkness. But when the woman turned, her face was a hollow void with glowing white eyes. She let out a piercing scream, and the world plunged into absolute blackness. They scrambled back into the house, barricading the doors, and waited for the sun. The next morning, terrified but determined, they decided their only hope was to build a raft from the bridge's wreckage. As they worked, something strange happened. Unseen hands seemed to help them, pushing logs into place, and the river's fierce current mysteriously calmed. It was as if the ghost didn't want to harm them, but simply wanted them gone. By dawn, they pushed the makeshift raft into the water and floated to the other side, trembling but alive. When they dared to look back, the house was gone. All that remained was a thick, swirling mist. A year later, they returned with local guides, desperate for answers. But there was no sign of a bridge, no trace of a house, just an empty clearing where the jungle had reclaimed the land. And if you listen closely, you can still hear the faint whisper on the wind. You should have never come. Thanks for watching. If you love stories that send a chill down your spine, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mysteries from the shadows. Stay curious and stay safe.